we'll start this practice off by coming into a comfortable seated position. You can gently close your eyes, resting your hands on your knees or in your lap, and we'll just start breathing, finding your natural breath, feeling the rise and fall of your stomach, relaxing your facial muscles, just settling into the moment, understanding that you have nowhere else that you need to be right now. We'll take a few rounds of breath here just to ease into the practice. Take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, slowly walking your hands out forward in front of you, stretching both arms out beyond your head, feeling that deep stretch in your back, letting your head hang, gently moving into the stretches. And on your next exhale, we'll walk our hands all the way over to the left side. Forehead is coming down towards your left knee. Taking long inhalations and exhalations. And we'll walk our hands all the way over to the right side. Slowly bringing your chest closer towards that right leg. And breathing here. And we'll walk our hands back to center, maybe walking them out a little bit further this time, just letting your body fall into the stretch. Just a gentle wake up to your body. And slowly we'll push ourselves up, walking our hands in towards our legs, rolling all the way back up to center. Sitting up nice and tall, take a deep inhale. As you exhale, put your right hand on your left knee, twisting towards the left side, looking over that left shoulder, giving your back a nice little twist. Staying nice and tall. And exhale as you come back to center, taking another inhale as you twist over the right side. Left hand is pushing off of that right knee to help deepen your twist. And coming back to center again. Inhale as you reach your arms up overhead, clasping your fingers together. And exhale, stretching towards the left side, feeling that pull on your right torso. And exhale back to center. Take an inhale before you exhale, leaning to your right side, really pulling from the top of your hands. Exhale back to center. Take an inhale here before you lower your hands down in front of you, curving your back as you exhale, stretching out your scapulas and letting your chest cave in. Inhale, open both arms up wide, and exhale, clasp your hands behind you, opening the chest. We'll do that whole round one more time. So inhale, arms up overhead, clasping, exhale, leaning to the left. Coming back to center as you inhale, exhale, moving to the right. Stretching back to center. Take an inhale, arms come down in front of you, curving the back. Inhale, open the arms all the way up, and exhale as you clasp them behind you to open the chest. Moving into tabletop, coming onto your hands and knees, we'll just push back onto our tiptoes, bringing your heels together, knees are bent. Open your hips up, using your hands to support you. Keep your left hand planted just in front of your foot with your elbow pushing against your left knee. Inhale, and as you exhale, reaching your right arm all the way over towards the left side to feel that nice stretch. Switching to the other side, plant your right hand down by the knee. Exhale as your left arm comes up overhead. Back to the other side. Reaching the right arm over towards the left side. Inhale and exhale, reaching to the right side. And release back to center. Straighten through the legs into a standing forward fold, letting your head hang down. Go up on your tippy toes of your right leg as you bend the knees, keeping that left one nice and straight. And then alternating, bending the left leg at the knee, up on the tippy toe. And switching to the other side in your own time, remembering to breathe as you alternate legs. Bringing both heels down to the ground, grabbing your arms at the elbows and just hanging here. You can gently swing side to side. And drop the arms very slowly, rolling all the way up, vertebrae by vertebrae, all the way up to the top, coming to the top of your mat. Finding a nice solid footing, feet should be about 2 fists distance apart, standing nice and tall, shoulders are away from your ears, tailbone is slightly tucked, hands at heart center. Inhale as you swing your arms up overhead, slight arch in the back, folding over. Inhale, halfway lift, extend the back. Exhale, step or jump into a high plank. Find your footing here in this high plank, and when you're ready, we'll lower down, knees, chest, chin, straighten the knees, point the toes, inhale into cobra, chest is open, and exhale, push into downward dog. Just stretch your legs out in this first downward dog of the practice. You can pedal your feet out, bringing each heel up off the ground one at a time, really pushing through the heels of your palms. Wherever your heels land is okay. Keep that left foot planted. Inhale as you swing the right leg all the way back and sweep it through, planting it between your hands. Drop the left knee, point the toe. Inhale, sweep your arms up, and exhale, plant them down. Step back into your high plank. Find your footing, lower down, knees, chest, chin, and inhale into cobra. And exhale into downward dog. We'll move to the other side, keeping that right foot planted. Inhale as you swing your left foot all the way up and sweep it through, plant it between your hands, dropping the right knee down, point the toes. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up, arch back, plant the hands down and step back to your high plank. Lower yourself down, knees, chest, chin, straighten the legs, point the toes, push up into cobra, and push all the way up towards downward dog. We'll meet here. Stretching those calves out. Inhale as you look forward at your hands, and step or jump your feet to meet your hands. Bend in the knees, sweep your arms up overhead, and bring them to heart center. Coming back to the top of our mat, we'll move into a different Vinyasa flow. And inhale, sweep your arms up overhead, and exhale, folding forward. Inhale, extend, halfway lift, and exhale, jump back into your high plank. Lower yourself down, either knees, chest, chin, or hovering in chaturanga, pushing up to cobra or upward dog. And then pushing through to downward dog. Getting your body warmed up here. We'll keep that left foot planted again. Inhale as you swing the right leg back, opening the hips up nice and wide, and swing the leg through, this time placing the shin down on the ground, moving into pigeon here. If you feel the stretch in this position is a bit too deep, just put a blanket or a block underneath the top of your right thigh just to give you a little lift. And play around and see what's comfortable for you. You can keep just your hands planted if this feels deep enough. Otherwise, you can move down onto your forearms, just letting your top half relax. Maybe resting your head in your hands or on your fists. Breathing into the stretch. We'll stay here for a few rounds of breath. The pigeon is a really nice deep stretch. The hip opener really allows you to ease any lower back pain and take pressure off your knee. We'll come back up onto our hands if you are on your forearms, bringing your body a bit more upright. You can choose to stay here for a little bit longer. Otherwise, bend your left leg at the knee, reaching back with your left hand and grabbing around the top of your foot. Again, staying here, or grab the toe with your right hand, trying to pull it into your elbow crease. Holding your toe just on the inside of your elbow. You can reach your right hand behind your head to bind your hands together. It's a pretty big stretch. And slowly releasing it, letting go of your foot, coming back to pigeon. Pushing into our palms, we'll step the right leg all the way back into downward dog, straightening the legs, getting a little reprieve, walking your feet out, getting a little more blood flow. And when you're ready, we'll keep that right leg planted, sweeping the left leg open up towards the sky and swinging it through, planting the shin and thigh onto the ground. Moving into our pigeon, staying here. You can keep yourself propped up again. Otherwise, folding your top half down towards the ground. Walking your hands out, either putting your forearms on the ground or your forehead. Wherever you come down is fine. Taking some time to breathe here. Long inhalations and slow exhalations. Really feeling your body in this deep stretch. Just allow your body to soften into the floor. And you can choose to stay in this variation. Otherwise, we'll sit our top half up a bit straighter, bend the right leg at the knee, looking and reaching back with your right hand, grabbing around the top of your foot. And if you'd like, moving that toe towards your inner elbow, linking your arm around it, and then binding your hands just behind your head. You'll notice you have to keep a lot of your muscles nice and tight to keep your balance here. And slowly coming out of it, straightening the right leg, pushing through your palms, lifting up as you step back into your downward dog. Walk your feet out, straightening the legs, bring the heels towards the floor. And slowly shifting our weight forward into a high plank, we'll lower ourselves down into chaturanga. Inhale into upward dog. Leave your knees on the ground and push back into child's pose. Relaxing your forehead or cheek on the ground, keeping your arms outstretched in front of you, or you can rest them behind you towards your feet, whatever feels comfortable. Just breathing here, feeling the expansion and contraction of your rib cage. And we'll we'll shift out of this, tucking our toes under, pushing up into downward dog. Take an inhale, look towards your hands. Exhale as you step your feet to meet your hands. Deep bend in the knees, swing your arms up and bring them back to heart center. We'll take our legs apart, one giant step along the long edge of our mat. Rotate your right foot so it's perpendicular with the left, aligning your right heel with the arch of your left foot, bringing arms out to shoulder height, looking over your right fingertips. Inhale as you shift your body weight all the way to the right side and then bring your right hand down towards the ground. You can use a block on the inside of your foot here to help prop yourself up in triangle to make sure that that chest is nice and open. We're not caving in towards the ground. You really want to feel like you're pushing up through that palm. You can gaze up at your left fingertips, otherwise looking down towards your foot. Breathing here. Rotate your left foot forward as you plant both hands down on the ground. Push off that back leg as it lifts into the air. We'll do a standing crunch here. So exhale as your left knee comes into chest. Inhale, send it back. 1, 2, bring it to chest, extend. 3, 4, one more, and extend that left leg up. Flex the left foot, keeping your hands either down where they are, otherwise you can extend them out in front of you, trying to balance here with a little bend in your right knee. Holding for 3, 2, 1. Bring your hands down to the ground. Step the left leg half a step behind you, bringing your nose towards your knee in Parvottanasana. Just feeling that hamstring stretch here. Step the left foot forward, deep bend in the knees, sweep your arms up, and exhale back to center. We'll move to the opposite side, so standing on the long edge of your mat, left toes are pointing to the left side, arms are out at shoulder height, looking over those left fingertips. Shift your weight towards the left and planting the hand down on your ankle, your shin, a block, wherever you find comfortable. Maybe on the floor if that's where you are. Finding your breath here. Feeling where you are. And we'll bring both hands down to the ground, bending the left knee. Push off that right foot, bringing it up parallel with the ground. And we'll crunch here for 1, extend, 2, 3, 4, and one more. Extend that right leg all the way out, flexing the foot, bringing your torso parallel with the ground. Arms are stretched out for 3, 2, 1. Balancing, bring your hands down, step the right leg back, and bringing that nose to knee on the left side. Really leaning over that left leg. Step your right one to meet it. Deep bend. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up, and exhale, hands to heart center. Standing back at the top of your mat, we'll move into eagle pose. So first balancing on our right leg, finding that balance there. Finding a focus point a couple meters in front of you. Lift to the left leg. Deep bend in the right leg as you cross the left one over it at the thigh, and try to tuck your toes in behind your calf. If it doesn't tuck behind, just resting it wherever it lands. Bring your arms out in front of you, cross the left one over the right, and then bend them up, intertwining the hands. If you've found this, you can slowly bring your elbows up a little bit higher. Really feeling the sole of your right leg pushing into the ground. If you fall out, just gently come back into it. There's no pressure here. And we'll unfold, just wiggling the legs out, getting a little blood flow. Moving on to the opposite side, we'll have our left foot planted and balancing on the left leg, finding your focus point. Bend the left knee, cross your right leg over it at the thigh, and tuck your foot behind the shin. Cross your right arm over your left, bending at the elbows. Hands are intertwined. Elbows are lifted. Core is tight, holding this here. 3, 2, 1, and we'll very gently come out of this. Moving to the top of our mat, feet are firmly planted, hands are at heart center. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, fold over. Inhale, extend the back, halfway lift, and exhale, jump back to plank. Lower yourself down to chaturanga. Inhale into upward dog, and push back into downward dog. And we'll bring the knees down to the ground, cross the feet at the ankles, and push back onto your bottom. Coming into a sit position, nice and tall, with a straight spine. Bend both legs at the knees into yourself, wrapping your arms around your knees. Extend your arms so that the elbows are straight. Finding our balance here in boat, we'll lift our feet up off the ground. Abs are engaged, core is tight. You can leave your legs bent here, or you can straighten the legs out. Feeling that core really working itself. And squeeze your knees, hugging them. We'll do this a couple more times, really strengthening the whole core. And leaning back, finding your balance in boat, extending the legs, aiming to keep that chest nice and open. Shoulders are away from the ears for 3, 2, 1, and hug the knees in. Take a breath. Last one, finding your balance here in boat. Knees are bent or straightened. This is the last one, so really hold it and release. And laying all the way down now on our backs. Keep those legs bent in. Your heels are closer towards your butt. Another small ab workout here, really trying to strengthen the core. Inhale as you lift your head and upper back off the ground, alternating touching your heels with your fingertips. Just moving from side to side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Relax and take a breath here before we do another round. And inhale, lift your head and shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax down. Awesome. We've got 1/3 and final round before we're finished. Last one. Inhale, head and shoulders off the ground. Tapping our fingertips to our heels. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Nice. Strong cores are so important for all practices of yoga. And straighten your left leg out, keeping your right leg bent. Put the foot above your knee. And take an inhale as you exhale, bringing that right knee over to the left side. Feeling that twist in your lower back. Arms are out at shoulder height. You can gaze over your right shoulder to deepen that stretch. Breathing into the twist. Moving into our cool down now. And we'll Gently twist out of that, bringing the knee up, straightening the right leg as you bend the left one, placing the foot just above the knee. Inhale, exhale as you roll that left knee over to the right side. You can close your eyes now. Moving into our relaxation. And untwist the body. Bring both knees up. Bring them into your chest. Give them a nice big bear hug. Bringing your thighs towards your stomach. You can roll side to side here. Give your lower back a little massage. Maybe roll your ankles out a little bit while they're here. And open the knees, grabbing your feet on the outsides and going into a happy baby now. Soles of the feet are pointing towards the sky. Again, rocking side to side. You can stay here for as long as you want. And when you're ready, you can slowly bring both legs all the way down to the ground. Resting your arms at your sides, palm up. You can put a blanket over you or under your head, maybe a pillow under your knees. Whatever's the most comfortable for you to just fully relax here and take this time for yourself. Your eyes are gently closed. There's no tension in between your eyebrows. Tops of your feet are just rolled out gently. You might be tempted to skip this final corpse pose, but it's actually the most important one. So really allow your whole body to just sink into it. It allows your body to just heal and rejuvenate and refresh for whatever may be in your day ahead. Scan your body for any tension that you might be holding and just allow it to release. Relaxing every part of your body to feel as though you're just melting into your mat. Take notes of all the areas on your body that meet and touch your mat or floor. And then turn your attention towards your breath. Feeling the inhale of air as the air rushes through your nostrils, and the exhale as it exits your body. Notice the temperature of it. Notice how your body rises and falls with each breath, and allow it to just continue effortlessly as you drift into total relaxation, allowing your body to be completely calm and silent. after some time, we'll very gently maybe wiggle your fingers or your toes, allowing your body to slowly wake up. Maybe rocking the head side to side, easing out of this relaxation. You can bring your arms up overhead, stretching your whole body out, just how you do when you wake up in the morning. And you can roll on to your left side, using your arm as a pillow. Eyes are still closed. And you can stay here for as long as you need to. In your own time, you can bring yourself up towards a seated position with your eyes closed, hands resting on your knees, sitting up nice and tall with a straight spine. You can silently thank yourself for giving this time for your practice and allowing your body to restore. Bringing your hands to heart center, taking a deep inhale. Namaste. Thanks everyone for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.